when my husband and I decided to come to California to be on a show, that him and I would be co-stars. We prayed about the decision before accepting the invitation. And with that, we couldn't understand, well, for me specifically, how towards the end of our time on the show, we had to endure public humiliation. There was things said about us that were not true. And the ramifications of that was dealing with a large fan base of someone else and threats and just all types of different things that you don't even think about when you say yes to something on that large of a scale. And so with that, I could not understand how something we both prayed for clarity on and received confirmation after confirmation to participate, that God would allow us to endure such hardship. It was very difficult for me. It was so difficult to the point where I remember my heart becoming hardened at one point. My husband obviously was a very big influence, and he definitely tried to keep my heart from becoming hard. But I was mad. I was mad at God. And so with that, it took me a few years to recover and to fully understand the purpose behind the yes. And so with that, it has prepared me for the time of when my husband transitioned and passed away, and just having to deal with the public, having to hear the opinions of people saying certain things and doing certain things that you would just think that someone who suffered a loss as great as myself wouldn't even care to endure. But with it, I learned to, pretty much weather the storm. There's a lot of things that transpire when you lose someone, especially someone of such a large magnitude, and being in that position and having opinions and just the scrutiny. It definitely prepared me to understand that then was an assignment to prepare me for what I was actually walking through at that time. God has a way in showing us things and allowing us to walk through even the yeses with, pain, hurt, disappointment. And so for us, that was big for me. My faith was definitely intact, but I was still considered a babe in my faith walk. And so, if you're not surrounded by the right people, you can definitely be cool on God. I understand it when people have that type of hurt and they kind of want to sway away from it. But fortunately for me, I had the support of my family, and I was able to recover and definitely see how later that then was definitely necessary for my now.